Hey guys, so today I will be talking about my project. It's based off fuel injectors. Personally, I think it's a really cool subject, and I would definitely want to get more into it as far as not just replacing them, um, but maybe just rebuilding a fuel injector. I think that's just awesome. I love the fact that there's technically legal and illegal parts of it, depending on how you would tamper with it. And personally, it just seems like a very interesting subject to me. But yeah, let's get started. So don't mind me, I'm going to be reading off my screen. I did compose some notes. I do tend to get a little bit more nervous, but yeah, here we go. So there are 4 different types, all which include single body or throttle body ignition, port or multi-port fuel injection, sequential, and direct. So, as you may or may not know, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but who knows? The R would help get injection into the fuel, inject the fuel into the cylinder. They mix with the air, and they basically go into the chamber / cylinder and combust in there, to get our cars going. Pretty self-explanatory. So it just really depends on what kind of vehicle you drive, how, or what type of car you have, how, what I'm trying to say here is it really just depends on like whether you're driving like a diesel or regular gas car. But whatever it is, there is a perfect solution for your vehicle. So let's go ahead and start. So single body, which has replaced the use of carburetors, which reminds me, if you ask me, I've never seen a carburetor mounted in a car. I'm pretty sure there's still, cars that have carburetors. I'm pretty sure somebody's preserved it, but it'd be cool to see that. But anyways, they have replaced the use of carburetors altogether, which just makes it better all around. So it sprays in a cone-shaped pattern, trying to make shape, of the fuel in the intake tubing to come with a precise air mixture. Okay, so that is just a little synopsis of single body. Now let's move on to multi-port injection. So this one has a separate injector nozzle to each cylinder. This helps to get a better air-fuel ratio, a bit more precise than single body injection, and it has a bigger chance of making sure that the fuel is actually getting into the cylinder. So again, it looks like it's getting better and better as we go along the line. Let's move on to sequential now. So with sequential, which is more to do with timing. So, like they say, timing is everything, right? So along the lines, like think of like spark plugs, how they're controlled, by the car's computer basically, and it's like they're set to go off at a different time. It's not like, oh, one's gonna go first and then 2, 3. No, it's not always gonna be like that. It's gonna be sometimes like 1, 4, 6, or whatever, depending on what type of vehicle or what type of make, all that. So this has multiple injectors spraying at the same time. It gives it a longer presence in the port, like let's say when you're spraying multiple cans of air freshener, the scent or the smell is gonna last a lot longer in the air. So it's basically kind of like the same thing, it's gonna spray a little bit more. So it's like if there's more actually staying in there, the presence of, the fuel is gonna be there more likely. So again, it is getting better and better as we go. And then last but not least, of course, we have direct, which is literally what it says. It goes directly into the combustion chamber. So it has like, it's being sprayed directly in there. So of course you know for a fact that it's getting in there. It's in there. Which is more usual, common in diesels. But as stated, it is even better than the other three because, you know, we definitely know that for sure it's going in there. It's gonna do its job. It's gonna get stuff going. Shit going. Pardon my language. But yeah, now that there's like a little big understanding, hopefully I didn't complicate things a lot more. Like I said, this is a subject I do want to get more into. That was just a little, you know, something to get your mind going. And hopefully this subject interests somebody else, or, you know, to get more into it. I just personally think it's an awesome subject. And, you know, hopefully I learn more and I can put up another video or, you know, explain it further and way better than I just did now. But yeah, have a good day.